Hello and welcome to day 12 of the trading series. In this series, I am covering the entire month of November 2024, all of the trades that I had taken during Season 7 Strategy Wars. During this season of Strategy Wars, I was participating on the Wave Rider team, and I was also participating with the concept team of price action. So you're going to see the indicator of Wave Rider on my charts, as well as just like my normal price action analysis and how I look at the charts and read them. In today's trade, this is the last day of this series. It is actually being released on Christmas. So if you guys are watching this in real time and you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to all of you. But if you are rewatching this later on, this is the last day of this. So the last trade for Strategy Wars Season 7 for me was taken on November 25th. So you guys can see that it is posted here in the testimonial section of the Trading Floor community on November 25th. So if you're looking for this markup, that's where you'll find it. And essentially, what I was looking for here was the NASDAQ 5 minute time frame. And it definitely was a little bit of a situation happening here. So you'll see that I write up a markup here. This is a Monday too. Let's keep in mind, I will show you guys, like I've always said, I think I've said in every video at this point that it has been a Monday. I hate Mondays. The 25th of November was a Monday, as you can see, and I don't like trading Mondays. They definitely can be very volatile and wicky, and opening can be a mess, but it is what it is. I was trading Monday because this was during the playoff time and I wanted to make sure I had points for my team. But what I saw was a rejection candle pattern on NASDAQ 100 on the 5 minute time frame. And I'll show you the markup in a moment. But what we're looking at is a 50% retracement of the market, like for the opening candle. And that's what I was waiting for to get in. And, you can just kind of see what I wrote up here. That I do get out, but I'll show you guys that I did mark up a potential take profit 2 and take profit 3. And then I just kind of say that like I'm done for the month. I met my goal and that, I wasn't going to hold for those take profits because like I've already said, I believe I said in the video yesterday, I don't like to get too crazy with trades when I already met my goal for the month because, why would you risk your profits? And, honestly, like, I don't like Mondays. I wanted to just kinda wrap things up, button it all up, and start my withdrawal process of everything because the holiday in the US was happening. November 25th was, the Monday of Thanksgiving week here, and, I needed everything to kinda get done. I wanted everything to be set in place for my withdrawal to go through by the end of the week and have everything out by the end of the month so I wouldn't have problems with moving things into December. It's just how I do things with my bookkeeping and such. So, anyway, long story short, there. Basically, I didn't hold for this take profit 2 or 3, but I did mark them up just so you guys could see like the thought process behind it and like what I would have done had I been staying in the market or had I been earlier in the month and not met maybe my goal yet, and I wanted to maybe try to maximize that trade. Okay, so here we are on the NASDAQ 100 5 minute time frame. And in typical fashion, we have our lovely Tokyo into London session where it's just horizontal and consolidated. That's all it does, just right? Consolidation here. And then we are looking at a breakout move that did happen. I was not around for this breakout move, but I'm not surprised to see this happen, especially on a Monday. I've talked about this before. They like to do a lot of like fake breakouts on Mondays. There's a lot of manipulation, in my opinion, that can happen on a Monday morning. Lots of orders are all kind of coming in at once during a market open, and it could just be really volatile and a little bit wonky, kind of hard to tell what it's going to do. So usually I do wait a little bit just to kind of get an idea of what's happening, and then I'll look for my actual trade for the day. So we have this like false breakout that happens, and then we actually get a rejection candle pattern. So this is a really good indication that, okay, this is actually a false breakout happening on a Monday morning, very much expected, and that we actually are probably going more to the bearish side, not the bullish side. So this super strong engulfing bearish candle is a great sign that we have a lot of bearish pressure and that they are here to show their dominance on a Monday morning, right? But that's not enough for me to say, like, go ahead and get in right here at this candle. There's really nothing like breaking through. There's nothing spectacular about this. There's no new structure being formed. There's nothing that's like, whoa, that's a great candle to get in right there. There is intrigue, I will say, like, I was intrigued at this point because, again, like, we have a rejection candle pattern, but there wasn't enough, like, oomph for me to really say, "Yeah, let me get in there." So I actually waited for it to break through this consolidation area, which you guys can see it does break through. And the price was kind of bouncing around. It was really strong bearish candle, but it was bouncing around. So I got lucky. I did see it once I saw it break and come down to here and really create that like low, like well beneath this zone. I was like, all right, I'll get in even while the candle's forming. Because remember, this is a 5 minute candle. So I did get a little bit better price than having to get in way down here. But yeah, anyway, so I got in actually right around the area where it broke the price for my zone. I was able to enter in there. My stop loss, I did keep a little bit heavier. Again, I didn't retest. This is a Monday morning. Like, there's just a lot of like, ugh, here. So I was a little concerned that they could come back up and really like wick me out. So I tried to stay above the top of this wick and, I mean, honestly, I remember debating with this thinking if I should even be all the way up here, but that just felt way too heavy, especially because my take profit in this situation, because it's a Monday and because it can be volatile. And I've already talked about this. I was at the end of the month. Like, I'm done trading for the month. And my normal life, if I had not been in a strategy wars competition looking for a point, I would have not even traded this day. I would have just been done because I was over the 20K mark. And this to me doesn't look that, like, appealing. It just it's a Monday. I wouldn't have traded. So, like, it is what it is. Let's call it what it is, right? I wouldn't have traded. It's a Monday. But I did trade because of the Strategy Wars competition. I was in playoffs, and I wanted to represent for my teams. So, um, like I said, I was in and out. This was not me, like, trying to go for the gold here and, like, get this crazy reward. I did a nice simple, like, one-to-one risk-free reward, slightly under. Like, I wasn't even going that crazy. Oop, like, wrong one. Like, you guys can see, I wasn't even a full 1R. Close to it, though, close enough that I was like, "Okay, I'm good." So, anyway, that is what I did. As far as, like, the logic for the take profit, I was targeting 50% of the bullish opening candle, so this is probably another topic for another video, but essentially, when you have these really, really big candles, these strong candles, and that they have no like retracement for. So when you're looking over here to the right of the market, so this candle that happens in prints, super bullish, strong candle, and then the market consolidates. There's really no retracement of this candle. So there is liquidity left behind, right? Really, when that happens, I personally just like to go for like about the 50% area. Or, I know some people who will fill the whole candle imbalance that's happening. For me, I just do 50%. That like was where I was happy with. I was just trying to get in and out. But if I was looking to really try and like maximize it just based off this candle, I probably would have went to the top of this wick here. Because that would have been more likely where they would have looked to pull it to, and the reason is just because 'cause they're you know, this is a price area, so in this area too, maybe a little more than halfway, I might have gone down to, but in my head, I was okay with 50% because, like I said, where I was at, it was a Monday, the reasons were endless as to why I didn't want to hold this trade, but clearly, you could have held it. It went a lot lower, and like I said, I do know it hit take profit too there when I'm doing these things, but that was this trade for the 25th, and yeah, I didn't, like I said, I went for just a very small, like closer to 1R reward is $892.48. And like I always do, I show like at this 892 dollars and 48 cents is just showing you the date, and I'm just showing you what the account looks like, all of the trades that were taken that I've reviewed during this series for strategy awards, all on the same account here. So that way, I'm being transparent. I'm showing you everything happened on the same account. And that's what it looked like in 24. So $24,133.99 is what was made for that month. And that is it for this series, you guys. There are a couple of videos too that I did skip some of these days that you just saw in there. If you want to see those days, I did make videos on them. It's not that I just didn't talk about them. I made videos. They're just over on the Trading Floors YouTube channel. And it's because those trades probably mimicked something I've already went over during the series. And I wanted to make sure that I was giving you guys the most in these 12 days of Tradesmas and not just giving you like repeat scenarios. But if you do want to see more examples and you want to see more repeat scenarios, check out the Trading Floors YouTube. I have it linked in the description box below, and you can check out those 4 videos that I posted. You'll also be able to see 21 other videos that were made during the entire 25 days of December for the Christmas month that we did by the other people who trade in our community, the other staff members over there. They all submitted different educational videos for that month of December. So if you are interested in seeing any of those, please go check out that YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe and get a little notification whenever something comes out. There's also a giveaway being done over there. So if you're watching this after this happens, you're a little late for it. But if you are watching it in real time and you have not already, definitely go check it out. There is a giveaway being done over there. You can win 1,000 US dollars for every interaction you do with one of those 25 videos. So make sure that you guys are getting yourself entered into that for a chance to win. You do not have to be a member of the trading floor community. You just have to be like a YouTube subscriber. It's free. So it's free to enter, guys. Definitely go try and get some extra cash because who doesn't want an extra 1,000 free dollars, right? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this series. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this in real time, again, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I hope you all have a wonderful New Year, and I will see you guys in 2025.